Oh. November 1910.
Giant boar! Oh. Detective Inspector Edward Barrington speaking.
You don't have to do your work voice, dear. It's me.
Oh, hello, love.
Edward father is here and he seems very upset.
Thomas is at the house? What's happened?
Apparently, his employees at the mortuary have all disappeared. He also mentioned something about the attic and strange noises.
All the staff are missing? Put him on, love. I'll talk to him.
He's with little Alice just now, but asked if you could have a look around the mortuary. He says he doesn't want to go back there. It's locked now, but you can use the cellar door.
Well, can you give us
And
a
that
key?
if you read his journal, it should explain everything.
I'll go over there right now, love. Don't worry. Shouldn't be long. Give Alice a kiss from me. Bye for now, love.
Bye
That's
for
lovely
now,
artwork.
dear. Please do take care.
Right. I shall need my notebook, my fountain pen, and my pipe.
Okay. Ends there. Press spacebar and middle button to highlight options. Okay. There's my mouse.
There you are. My handmade 2.5mm piston filler with custom boarskin barrel and gold flexible nib. Nice.
It's a pen.
Found you. Can't take notes without a notebook, eh?
There's the pipe. Take your pick.
That'll do. My trusty thinking pipe.
There's 4 of them.
That's everything. I'm ready. Well, this all sounds very intriguing. All 3 of Thomas's staff gone missing? Bob, I'm leaving. To the mortuary!
Oh, brilliant. Yesterday upon the stair I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. Go left first, okay.
It's very dark inside. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Guess what? Locked. Locked.
Over the top description, don't open the pen. Okay.
The stained glass shows an image of a bird. A wren, I think. It looks nice lit up like that.
Okay.
Good evening, miss.
So it's Venus has her arm cut off, innit? I think. Not very big on statue knowledge.
Locked.
But where's the cellar?
An eerie green light is coming from the window. That's the parlor.
Is, Okay.
Aha! This must be the cellar door. This is my way in.
His accent and the way he talks just reminds me of Sherlock Holmes. I'm half expecting him to say it's elementary at some point. Okay.
Ooh, perfect. These look like blueprints for the manor.
Okay. Cellar. Stair to the cellar door, stair to main door, window. Okay.
It's an open coffin. Just about complete by the look of it. It's very well made.
Okie dokie.
It's a workbench. Thomas actually makes his own coffins. Well, apart from the metal fittings. But still, very impressive. His sister, Miss Ellen, would make the linings. I suppose that's all over now. Sawdust and wood shavings, swept into a pile. It's pine. It smells nice. I thought the house was supposed to be empty.
Is he gonna say it's a broom?
An oil lamp.
Oh.
It's a dark night tonight. This may be useful.
Oh, jeez. Biscuits.
There's a little bit of oil in it. But it's missing a wick. I'll bring it along anyway.
Locked.
Ornate wrought iron gates. There's a wine cellar back there. Casks and racks of bottles. But it's locked. For now. I can't get in here for now, but it looks very interesting.
Okay. No, not getting drunk yet. The lights are on, but nobody's out.
Hello? Anyone home?
That lady painting looks like the one at the top of the stairs in Echo Paradox. Well, somebody's home because they're running around. This is Mr. Nobody again.
Nothing. All right then. If I were a missing person, where would I be?
If you knew that, you wouldn't be missing.
There's a letter. It's from Thomas. It says, Stan, where are you? Where are any of you? I've waited for as long as I can, but I'm not staying in this house another minute. I'm going to stay with my daughter. Please contact me there as soon as you see this. Thomas's staff apparently disappeared one by one. With everyone still
Found one of
missing,
them.
this is evidence. I'll leave it here. The plot thickens. Right. First order of business. Head to Thomas's office. He said I should read his journal. It's time to begin.
Why would you leave it there? Why would you take it with you? To the main hall, to the turrets, to the parlour doors. And these two don't sober.
It's locked.
Of course.
It's signed Frederick Rojas.
I'm glad you said that name because that's not how I would have said it. Okay.
My beautiful wife, Mary. I don't know what I ever did to deserve her.
Is it actually your wife? Because that's kind of weird that it's on the walls here.
It's Thomas. Don't worry, old chap. I'm on the case.
Is Thomas missing too? Who's that creepy dude?
Formidable forehead.
Oh! Cheese and biscuits. What's I gonna say about these guys?
A dandy fop, if ever there was one. Very stern-looking gentleman. He looks like my old schoolmaster.
Is he gonna
The
comment
old
on the
coot.
moustache on the next guy? What's a coot?
Marvellous monocle.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
I can hear the air softly breathing through this vent. It's rather eerie, and for some reason, makes me feel sad.
It's a peculiar feeling.
It's the stairs to the attic. Yeah. I suspect a gust of wind blew the door shut and then locked it.
It's brilliant. Oh, freaking hell. What did you write down? I opened the attic door and it slammed shut right in my face, followed by the sound of a latch locking on the other side. It appears I'm not alone. I'll need to find another way into the attic. Okie dokie.
There's a small balcony outside with iron railings. Beyond that should be the crematorium, but it's all just fog.
Okay.
Just the wind, I guess?
And orbs.
Drafty. The entire house is surrounded by fog. Ominous. Below, I can see the glass house. And beyond that, the cemetery.
I think we're in the office.
Thomas's journal.
Ah, must be.
He said this would explain everything. Let's see.
Okay.
Unexplainable happenings have increased. Lizanne and Sadie have both disappeared without a trace. I fear they may have been victims of these infernal spirits. My darling granddaughter Alice is refusing to return to Hollow Lane Manor. The poor thing saw something that terrified her. The picture she drew for me is very disturbing. But there's something else. I think she has seen something more. Something other than a ghost. I know every expression on her little face, and there's definitely something she's not telling me. Now, to make matters worse, my assistant, Stan, has vanished too. He has the cemetery gates key. Without that key, there are areas of the mortuary complex I simply cannot access. So, it is of the utmost importance that I find him soon. I have no idea what's happening here. I am constantly surrounded by whispering, and there are strange sounds coming from the attic. Right now, sitting at my desk, I can hear the door handle rattling from all the way across the landing. The whole manor has taken on an entirely different atmosphere. I don't like this at all. I wish my dear sister Ellen was still with us. God rest her soul. She would know what is happening. I don't know what to do. I am entirely at a loss. Missing people, unnerving supernatural events, and now, physical attacks. Last night, something unseen pushed me from my chair during my supper in the dining hall. I can't endure another night in this house. I'm leaving. I know exactly who can help me get to the bottom of all this.
Okay.
Infernal spirits? Nonsense. I think poor Thomas has been in this creepy old house for too long. It's easy to let yourself get carried away, late at night, imagining that you see something out of the corner of your eye. Jumping at the slightest... Ah! Hello?
Edward,
Thomas! Good God, man. What's going on in this place?
I'm sorry, Edward. You wouldn't have believed me. Did you read my journal yet?
Ghosts, Thomas? I mean, really.
Edward, please, believe me. There is something happening there. Something unnatural. I need your help.
Okay.
I will help you all I can, Thomas, of course. I'll take a look around. Call me again later.
I will. Thank you. Edward, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story.
That's quite all right. I'll just treat this as a missing persons case. Leave it with me.
You're a true friend, Edward. Look in the roll-top desk next to you. You will find the mansion key. It should help you on your way. Good luck. I will pray for you.
Don't worry about a thing, old chap. Bye for now. Call me later.
Please, take care. Bye for now.
He's so dramatic.
As are you. Okey-dokey. So,
I have the key. Progress.
what did you scribble down? While I was in the office, the telephone rang. It was Thomas calling to check on my progress so far. Ooh. But it was what he told me next that strains... What word is that? Credulity? Osterous ghost stories. Apparently his staff have been reporting a series of supernatural events in the manor and the surrounding grounds. Okie-dokie. Does that mean I can open all the doors now?
Friday, the 11th of November, 1910. Sheesh. A photograph of Thomas and his colleagues. That's him on the left.
Is that him there? And who's dead, dude?
I believe that's Great Uncle Crazy Eyes Woolsey. Sadly institutionalized for public indecency. Exemplary mutton chops, though.
Crazy ass.
Back to the action.
Where are we going?
I don't have a suit of armor in my house.
Oh, this guy is brilliant.
I wonder if he reads them all. Or if they're just for show.
Since they look like the same book, I'm going to say for show.
There's a note pinned to this door. It says, "Could you take a look at the window in the closet, please? The lock is actually missing. Do you know anything about it? We should keep this door locked at all times until you get a chance to fix it. I'm worried that someone might get up on the roof and be able to break in. Thomas." Let's see. It's locked, all right. If I can get to the window of this closet from the outside, I can find out what's behind this door.
A closet?
Locked.
Damn it.
A photograph of a stone tower. It says St. Catherine's Oratory.
Okay. Is the east wing locked up too then?
Locked.
Okay. Dining room is.
Miss Ellen's fortune-telling paraphernalia. By all accounts, she was rather good at it. If you believe that sort of thing, that is. It's Miss Ellen's display of tarot cards, all neatly in one place.
Okay. Choose your kitchen.
The house extends to the west, shrouded in fog. In the distance, I can just make out part of the cemetery. Another locked door. Who locks their kitchen? Thomas must have been worried about something. What's going on here?
It's very peculiar that all the doors are locked.
Splendid.
Okie dokie.
Bell, book, and candle. Candle, book, bell.
Random.
Looks expensive. I shall call you Boney Tony.
Oh, Jesus.
If the photographer wasn't expecting there to be a spirit looming behind the sitters, why did he point the camera high enough to fit it in? Just saying.
It's not wrong.
Death. He appears to be doing a spot of gardening. A photograph taken in this very room. There seems to be a smoky apparition above the table. Intriguing. But just a blurry photograph. An illustration of a ghost bothering a man. I think this is from a play I saw once. Once was enough.
Oh, this man is brilliant.
It's Miss Ellen's psychomantium. I don't really want to go in. I'm not scared or anything. It's just weird. Pitch bloody black. Yeah, I hate it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll come back later. Or not.
Oh my days. Okay.
Ah, lovely. Cozy. Toasty. Warm as puppy bellies. Okay, back to it.
Oh, jeez.
Oddly familiar. This is where Thomas says he was pushed from his chair. Well, there's no way he would lie about such a thing. And he would have no reason to either. But ghosts? Surely he must be mistaken. I will solve this case, or my name isn't Inspector Edward Barrington. Which it is. I'll leave everything as it is. It's evidence.
Okay.
A fine vessel. Splendid craftsmanship. Let's have a closer look. It seems there are some pieces missing from this model. 5 pieces by the look of it.
Okay.
One of the cannons is missing. The rowboat should go here.
So I'm missing 2 cannons.
There should be a capstan here, I think. This is where the helm should be. This is definitely where the anchor goes.
Okay. So have I got to find these thingies? Where do I find these things?
The mansion key is no use here.
What is it used for then?
It's locked. Fine by me. This leads to the west wing, the old part of the house. The roof was damaged by a fire years ago. That part of the manor hasn't been used ever since.
So we can get in the wine bit now?
The mansion key is no use here. It's a pile of coal for the furnace, poured into the cellar from a chute in the wall. I once got into an argument with a furnace.
What?
Things got heated.
Oh, cheese biscuits. Okie dokie.
The mansion
Yeah.
key unlocked it.
Finally. Okie dokie.
It's a skull on a doily. That about sums this place up.
Oh.
Please let everyone be all right.
Okay.
It's probably full of clothes or blankets. I'll leave it alone. It's Thomas's bed. It's a rock, being used as a paperweight. It's a very nice rock. Looks heavy and kind of sparkly. I can see why Thomas likes it. Well, for some reason, I have a rock now. Smashing.
Why do you have a rock now? Found heavy rock in Thomas's room being used as a paperweight. I'll bring it along as it may come in handy for something. Wait, people in glass houses shouldn't, but perhaps I could. Okay.
It's another one of several model ships in this house. This one is very detailed. Beautiful work.
Okay.
I always thought that calling it the fireplace is such lazy naming.
Okay.
It's an old map of the world. The lamp is beautiful. I believe these are individually handmade and imported across the Atlantic Ocean. Might be quite valuable one day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's the usual poker, brush, tongs and shovel. The hearth is very clean and tidy. It's about 1 minute fast.
Okay. Alice's room. Ooh. How old is Alice?
Adorable.
Did that just move?
Bunny slippers. Classic. But not my size. It's the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Alice was named after the young girl from that book.
Why?
A kaleidoscope. I love these things.
I thought you just took it then like you did the rock.
Ooh.
Okay. Am I meant to be doing something specific with it? Or is it just for the fun of it?
I'll put it back.
Okay.
Very nice. A bit skeleton-y for a child, though, Thomas. Good heavens.
Okay.
Nice. A painting of a house. It says Rose Cottage above the door. Alice is quite the artist. Alice painted this for Miss Ellen to hang in her room. Miss Ellen asked if some flowers could be added. As I recall, she was very particular about the colours.
Fishy!
A ballerina marionette. It looks very expensive. It was a gift to Alice from her great-aunt Ellen, I believe.
Okay.
It's Steve. That's what happens when you let the child name the pet.
What's wrong with the name Steve?
Hello, Steve. Keeping busy? Nice net. That might come in handy. I'm just going to borrow your net, okay?
Random. You gonna feed him?
It's a drawing of the hallway outside this room. It appears to be the first clue to a treasure hunt. It says, "Dear Grandad, I have made a treasure hunt for you. Start from outside my bedroom door and follow the arrows. You will need some more batteries for my purple light because they have run out. I love you, Alice. Oxo, oxo, oxo." A treasure hunt, eh?
Okay.
I didn't see any arrows outside.
That's because you need the blue light.
It's a rather smart-looking electric pocket light, although this one seems to have been modified. It has a purple lens that says Wood's Glass around the edge. I've never seen one like this before. It has no batteries. I'll just leave it here for now.
But then I've got to come back when I find the batteries.
A very lovely
Otherwise,
rocking
the background
horse.
could put you to sleep.
Perhaps just a quick... Nah.
It would, but he keeps making me laugh. Okay, to the bathroom. I was half expecting that to be locked then.
It's a silver hairpin.
Yoink.
Time period appropriate coins.
Okie dokie.
That's the most amazing photograph I have ever seen.
Do we get to see it then?
A covered mirror. A mourning tradition. Superstition, really. It's said that after someone dies in a house, all mirrors should be covered for 7 days, so the soul of the deceased won't see its own reflection, and then not be able to pass on to the other side. It's been a lot longer than 7 days. Perhaps Thomas doesn't want to uncover it just yet.
Or he saw something he didn't want to see.
It's one of those days. Lovely warm towels. A small statue of the goddess Hebe, I believe. Why do I always feel the urge to touch everything?
Yeah. Random?
The window is made of rolled glass. I can't see much of anything outside except darkness.
Okay.
And the ubiquitous fog.
Why are they warm towels? They're above the radiator. Why?
A scrubbing brush. It looks nice and new.
Why did you just scrub the bush?
I mean, these photos are nice. But that other one, wow.
Could we see it then?
I can see a big tree outside. Beyond that, I can just about make out the crematorium. It's very foggy out there. I can also see a narrow ledge leading around the outside of the building. I hope that's not foreshadowing or anything.
Well, since you said that, it probably is. Okay, so what now? you take a scrubbing brush?
I unlocked it.
Yeah, so it is.
Locked. This was Mary's room when she used to live here. I wonder if it's being used now.
Probably not, since it's locked.
So many locked doors. This leads to the disused old wing.
Can I unlock it?
The mansion key is no use here. All the flowers from Miss Ellen's funeral have been moved up here from the chapel. The bouquet on the right there was from me, and the toy was from Alice. Poor little Alice. She's only 6. So young to experience a death in the family. Locked. This is Miss Ellen's room. Locked. This is Miss Ellen's room. The mansion key is no use here.
Okay. We go throw over that rock at the glass house.
Sorry, Thomas. Well, it's open now.
It's dark, man.
There's a light switch. Oh dear. It's all dying.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll pay for that. I can see something in the water. Just a bit too far out of reach.
Next time.
This should work. I got it.
Okay. That's for
It's a
the
tiny wooden
key in the
rowboat.
dining room.
I suspect from one of Thomas's ship models. Why is it... Wait. Oh, Alice.
Oh.
The table has various gardening tools on it, covered in cobwebs. This was Miss Ellen's favourite place to spend her time.
How
I
long ago
remember
did she
so
die?
clearly. She would spend whole days in here, making everything perfect. Even in her everyday clothes, she looked like an angel. A broken stepladder, too dangerous to use. I opened the latch. A cart of gardening supplies is blocking the bottom of the stairs. I can't get past with this in the way.
So move it.
I can't move it. Strange. It doesn't look that heavy. It must be stuck. Perhaps it's rusted. The footbrake is rusted solid. I'll have to find some way to free it up.
Oh, it's brilliant. Right. Dining room for that shippy thingy.
I don't mind sitting on the left or right of a rowing boat. Either or, really.
What did he need a scrubbing brush for? You don't think he's going to use the scrubbing brush to get rid of the rust here?
I should be able to move it now. Easy. Self-confidence restored. Dignity intact.
Are you
Face
sure?
saved.
Are you sure?
This thing opens the windows up in the roof. I won't mess with it. It's going to rain tonight.
Okay.
It's an old tattered coat, an overall used for gardening. This must be Miss Ellen's. There's something in the pocket. It's a small key.
Wink. Guessing for her room then?
I opened the latch.
Oh, okay, okay. How do we get to Ellen's room?
I unlocked it.
Obi!
What was that?
Twas but an orb.
Hello? Weird. Oh. Miss Ellen's room. Bless her soul. I really feel like I shouldn't be in here. Which I absolutely shouldn't.
You're in a missing persons
Forgive
case.
me, Miss Ellen. But this is an investigation. Some neatly stacked white sheets. It looks like the maid, Sadie, was about to begin covering everything up in the room. But of course, Sadie went missing along with the others, so never got to it. It's Miss Ellen's dresser. Another covered mirror. I miss her very much. Miss Ellen had such great taste. Even her luggage is beautiful. I remember carrying those to the carriage whenever she would travel. Well, that was before she got sick. I can see into the dining hall below. I can just about make out the fallen chair by the fireplace. Miss Ellen loved to make beautiful dresses. She also created the silk liners and pillows for Thomas's coffins. Fingers crossed. No bloomers.
What?
Aha! A diary. Once again, please forgive me, Miss Ellen. I'm not prying, I'm only trying to look for clues.
Diary of Eleanor Gray. Sunday the 2nd of October, 1910. I regret that this may be my last entry. I am almost too weak to hold pen to paper. I at least can rest assured that all of my affairs are in order, my last will finalized and stored in my brother's safe, behind yet another of his sailing ship paintings. It is breaking my heart to have to say goodbye to everyone. How can I possibly let go? I love them all so much. I'm just not ready. I don't feel ready. How can I explain any of this to my darling little Alice? She has been so brave when she clearly knows I am going away. She made me a painting of what she called the Rose Cottage, and asked me if she could come and visit me there. At first I didn't follow, but now I realize that the poor child must have overheard adult conversations that she couldn't possibly understand at only 6 years old. This house really is no place for such an innocent soul. Oh, my dear brother Thomas, I will miss him more than I can say. I know he will watch over everyone after I am gone. He means so much to all of them, and I'll make him promise to finally take that sea voyage he has always dreamed of. My beautiful niece Mary, how proud of her I am. What a wonderful mother she is to little Alice. And Edward, she loves him and his silly ways so very much. I know they will always take care of each other. My dear friend Sadie, I am so grateful to have had such a treasured companion over the years. She too is part of our family, and I hope she remains in the house after I have gone. I know Thomas will find solace in her practicality, strength, and courage. And my darling Alice. Oh, Alice. I love that naughty little angel so much. So bright and clever and mischievous too. I know full well that she gets up again during the night to explore the house, and I must ask her to please be a good girl and stay in bed. Grandfather would be very worried about her if he knew. One day she will understand why I couldn't stay and watch her grow into a young lady. But I will love her forever. I pray she always remembers that. I must rest if I am to see them all once more. Thank you, my wonderful family. I feel blessed that this life saw me surrounded by such loving friends. I love you all, Eleanor.
Oh, Miss Ellen, Silly ways?
That's terrible. No, she seems older, so. What did that flash up? We're not in our the room. Okay. She seems older, so it's probably like an
Miss
old
Ellen
age
had her fireplace
disease or
blocked up
something.
with an ornate metal and stained glass cover, presumably to stop any cold drafts and look pretty while doing it. She didn't much care for wood or coal fires and preferred the subtle warmth of the radiators. At the back of the chimney, there are iron ladder rungs set into the brickwork, perhaps to make the life of the chimney sweep a little easier. I bet I end up back there somehow.
Why is there a Ouija
I
board
just
on the wall?
bloody know it. Miss Ellen, God rest her soul, had two great passions in life: communing with the spirits of the dearly departed beyond the ethereal crossing of death's dark veil, and sewing. A beautiful dress, made from the finest green satin. This must be the last dress Miss Ellen ever made. This is very painful, to be in here. Bless you, Miss Ellen. It's a small silver box. Maybe a jewelry box. I can't see a way to open it.
Yellow, purple, orange, other purple, blue, red, green. Yellow, violet, orange, indigo, blue, red, green. Yellow, violet, orange, blue, red, green. Oh, wait. Yellow. Indigo.
It unlocked. There's only one thing inside. It's the pointy thing for the spirit board.
The planchette.
You're coming with me, pointy thing.
Planchette. Does that mean I need to get you down? Or is there a Ouija board somewhere else?
A pair of silver skulls adorn the mantle. They must be very expensive. This room's decor is certainly eclectic.
Okay.
I can see the garden below, with its fountain in the middle. This must be the painting Miss Ellen mentioned in her diary. Let's see. Aha! A hidden safe.
Okay.
I have no idea what the combination is.
Guess it.
Miss Ellen, bless her soul, was something of a psychic medium before she passed away.
Yes.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
Okay.
She would entertain guests late into the night with seances, crystal ball viewings, tarot readings, and spirit boards. Not for me. I'll sit down and try this. No idea what I'm doing, though.
Okay.
All right, then.
Creaky chair.
Let's try this. Clearing my mind. Mind cleared.
Probably.
By the gibbous moon and the five-pointed star. If there are any spirits present, give me a sign.
So that was more than a sign.
Any sign at all. Wait, something is happening. Fascinating. Some kind of idiomotor effect, no doubt. It's pointing to 6,
Okay.
4, and 3, over and over.
Okay, 6, 4, 3. God would get some playing this.
Oh, it pointed to goodbye, then stopped.
Okay. Back upstairs.
Well, that was certainly an elaborate sequence, just for 3 numbers.
Do you think it is just a 3-number safe, or have we got to guess the 4th one? This is the right way, right?
What, the chips? That does it. There's definitely someone else in this house. Hello? Who's there? Creepy little bugger.
Okay.
Now, what were those numbers again?
6, 4, 3. Right. 6. 4. 3.
Yes! Barrington the Boxman. The safe contains what appear to be ledgers and various important documents, including Miss Ellen's will. I'll leave them alone.
Why?
I'll have to explain to Thomas why his safe is open now. There's a drawing. It must be from Alice.
Dear Grandad, I saw a man in the big chimney. Got wrong. I don't know, could be the chimney house. But he wasn't really there. He saw me too. Okay.
What on earth? I know sometimes Alice is a bit quiet when she comes home after staying the night here. but I just thought she wanted to stay longer. What did she see? I'm guessing the big chimney house is the crematorium. She was in there by herself? At night? I must keep going. I need to get to the crematorium. There's also a key in here.
Loft. It's also loft. Oh, okay. Let's go to the attic then.
This door is locked.
You have a key.
It's unlocked.
It's dark.
I can't see a thing in here. Hold on, there's a light switch. Dodgy. I'll just have to fumble around in the dark, I suppose.
We have an oil lantern.
The lantern is no use here.
Eh? Eh?
I think I can just make out a lamp back there.
Is he gonna trip?
Aha! Here we are. Much better. A camera. It doesn't look particularly old, or even broken. Maybe it's just in storage.
Oh, jeez, you missed a good dad joke.
Just inside on the right is the door to the attic stairs. And straight ahead, all the way at the end, I can see Thomas's office.
Okay, what else is there in here?
Bird cages. I suppose someone in the house at some point kept birds. The birds are long gone now. The empty cages seem sad somehow.
Okay.
I thought I could smell lavender in here. It's faint though. It must be very old.
Okay.
This window is high above the terrace and cellar door. It's not locked. I could open it. I
Go on then.
suppose. There's a ledge outside that leads to the left around the building.
Okay.
I think this is my only way to get to the crematorium.
You're gonna fall off.
I must be crazy. Okay, let's do this. Just think of something else, Edward.
That was the end of the demo. Okay. Wow. Oh. I missed the dad jokes. They were brilliant.